Okay. Well, we are so excited to be joining you this fabulous Monday. Our friend Marie is about to go to Cabo. Don't feel too bad.
Oh, poor Marie, you
I
guys.
know.
Isn't that so sad? Are you? No, it's not sad.
So she's running errands, taking her doggies to the boarding and all the things. So I'm like, it's fine, Marie. We got you. So, but we wanted to pop in here with some fun things that we're kind of featuring this month on our special deals and pink perks. But we also think they are great products to provide a lot of lift
Mhm.
to your face and to your lashes and things like that too. So yeah, we all need a
Yeah,
little anti-gravity. So as the leaves are falling, our skin and lashes are lifting.
lifting.
Okay.
I love it.
Get
It's so
excited. Get
good.
excited.
I'm gonna put that actually. I wait as the leaves are. I love this.
We're
Our
like a little Walt
skin.
Whitman today. Don't worry.
I love it. I'm totally writing it down. Keep
Oh.
going. This is
Okay,
great.
okay, okay. All right. So I'll start out with one of my faves that has lifting in the name. So this is the Lifting Biocellulose Mask. And they come in a pack. Like when you get them from your Mary Kay consultant, they have a pack of four and they're individually sealed. So they're really great. I just got back from a fun like cabin hiking girls weekend and I took one of my biocellulose masks. And so this is a great way to just kind of like you unpeel it. It's like a sheet mask. So you unpeel it and you put it on and then you leave it on for at least like 20 minutes. It's also really fun this time of year because it looks a little spooky. So if you like to scare your cat or your kids or your husband, you can totally do that with the biocellulose mask, and it's great for your skin. So it's very dual purpose.
Win-win.
So, but September found a really fun picture of one of our like Mary Kay friends customers using this mask on her neck area. So I kind of showed you the picture. It has like cutouts and like a mouth cutout, but she just kind of has it like stuck on her neck throat area. And so you can see the before and the after. And then she did it 3 applications, which there's 4 in the box. You can do them like twice a week. And so look at the big difference that you can see in both like the lifting and the firming, also like some of that crepiness, like right around her like throat, like collarbone area is gone. And so again, it's very lifting and it's very hydrating. So that's the other great thing about this mask is if you are struggle with dry skin at all, which my skin's oily, and I still love it, but so it doesn't make me feel like greasy or anything, but it's just
Yeah.
a fun like pampering product that gives you all that lifting and firming. And like, around on my face, I'll notice it a lot in this like jaw area and like smoothness on my forehead. And then, but using it there and even if you don't put the whole mask down there, there's extra like serum in the packet. And so you can put that like on your throat area. I also just like rub it all over my body. I figure everywhere needs lifting and firming now that we're in our 40s. And so it's like just
True.
the more lifting, the better, right?
True. It's fun because it really does make a difference. And that mask is trapping that serum so that your skin cells have to breathe it, like the hydrogel eye patches, but for your whole face.
Mhm. Yeah,
So
that's
I
awesome.
love that. Is
Okay.
it my turn?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Let's go back and
So
forth.
it's kind of thematic though, because we're talking about lifting, and women will ask all the time, ourselves included, like, what can I do to help this? Because as gravity is pulling things down, what can I do? So we have our advanced lifting serum. If you're not already on that, or the serum C plus C, we've talked about that before, but ask your girl about that. And then the biocellulose. I never thought about it being on my neck, Jess, actually. So I was excited when I saw that picture because a lot of us will look good here, but we don't do everything here. And so this starts to age and it starts to really bother people. So I love that. The other
Hmm.
thing is making sure that we're exfoliating really well. And that seems maybe funny, but if you think of like a big zoom in on our skin, they say at any given time we have so many layers of dead skin just sitting there. Well, if it's dead, it's actually going to drag down a little bit because it's extra weight. I mean, microscopically, but still, it makes a difference.
Yeah.
I remember, and so the other thing is just really good exfoliation with the facial peel, and then I'm going to talk about the microdermabrasion. So, do you guys already use this microdermabrasion plus? This is what it looks like when it comes as a set. So here's the cute box. In it is the step 1 refine. We always recommend keeping that in our shower. And then the step 2 is the pore minimizer. So this can actually be a daily serum that you want to do to help your pores look smaller. This is also getting the dead skin off so that your pores are smaller. So if our pores are like this, if you're looking at it from the side, conical shaped, and a lot of this is dead, then our pores are going to be deeper and bigger and then more easily clogged. And so
Yeah.
then the stuff gets in there and then it stretches out. So then it's making our pores bigger. So we get that dead off. This is a smaller space. We're exfoliating on a regular basis. This is 2 to 3 times a week. Some women just do it one, depends upon you. Ask your girl about your skin type. Really makes a difference. So
Mhm.
then when you're using something amazing like the biocellulose mask or any other of our excellent vitamin serums, you're putting it on new skin that's alive instead of dead skin. So sounds like a no-brainer to me. So this is great, you guys. And even for the money, it ends up being about $1 a use. So that's pretty darn good. This will last you a whole year if you do it once a week. So quite the value. Love it. Yeah.
Definitely. And a great step to follow up with the microderm or just other times is the moisture renewing gel mask. And this isn't necessarily lifting, but it's really hydrating and soothing. It's like giving your face a big drink of water. And
Mhm.
so the exfoliation that September talked about is such an important step. And then hydration is such an important step. And
Mhm.
so you don't want to, sometimes people are like, what's the most important? And I'm like, yes. They're
Yes.
both important.
Remember, was it you that I was telling the story of my friend that she said, September, it's time to use everything. Did I tell you that?
Yeah.
I was like, why do you look so good? And you're not that much older than me. And she was like, it's time. It's time.
It's time.
You're no
The
longer
clock
30. Like
has happened.
yeah, it's time.
Yes. And I know you love to use this in the morning. We use this a little
I do.
differently. I tend to sleep in this. So I'll put this at night, like my last step over all of my skincare that I've done, even retinol or whatever I've put on my serums, my nighttime repair. And then I put this on as my very last, like icing on the cake kind of situation.
Yeah.
And then it just like seals it all in while I'm sleeping.
Mhm.
It is called a mask. And so, but it doesn't get crunchy and like dry like the charcoal mask. It just stays it like really kind of dries essentially. Like you wouldn't want to sleep in the
Essentially.
biocellulose mask either, like because it's too crazy on your face.
Yeah.
And
And
so, but
eventually
this,
the serum comes off and then you can't, you got to get the thing off.
yeah, it like dries,
I've
like the
tried it, believe
biocellulose
me.
dry.
Essentially,
Yes,
it's a thick, it's like a contact lens. It's
yeah.
essentially that's what the material is. So
Right. But this is designed that you can sleep in it and it like locks in that moisture on your face. And it does actually dry. So you're not like slipping all over your pillowcase and that kind
yeah.
of thing too. So I love this at night while I'm sleeping, but you use it in the day,
So
right?
so the answer is yes. And yeah, I do both.
Okay. Both.
I
Okay.
do both because the big thing and I've always had oily acne prone skin and it was a hack that a friend in her 60s taught me of, when you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, like some days you're like, wow, I look good. I'm like glowing. And the days you're like, why do I look like a 95-year-old man? I'm not really sure. So it's always going to be the answer is dehydration and
Mm-hmm.
exfoliation. So this is our theme, but get that dead off and then start. So you just put it on and go have your coffee or whatever, and then take it off. That's generally my routine. And just read the back. How often does it say to use it?
Leave on 10 minutes, 2 to 3 times per week.
Yeah, we disagree. We disagree. We respectfully disagree because Jess, do you do it every night?
No, not every night. I probably fall into more the 2 or 3 times a week
So
category.
I'm a rebel, I guess. I'll use it almost every morning. Like it
Yeah.
depends. If I have a slower morning where I'm up hours before I have to be somewhere, I use it. It's the thing I'm wearing on my face before I put on makeup, always, because it's
Mhm.
going to give that moisture surge. So
So
help with the
in the
glow.
morning, you wash and
Mhm.
then put this on and
Yep.
then
Leave it.
wash it off when
Take
you're
it
ready
off.
to do the rest of your skincare.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or at night, sleep in it, both. Same.
Right. And then at
Or
night,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
sleep in it and rinse it off in the morning and then go on to the rest of my skincare
Good.
routine.
Well, and that whole tube, you guys, is only $26 full
Yeah.
price. So
It
it's a
lasts a
great
long time.
value. Lasts a long time. Also, remember our products are fragrance free and safe for sensitive skin. So we're talking about the best of the best ingredients and testing from the Dermatologist Association, like all the things. And so even with super sensitive skin, this is one of the best moisturizers as well. My daughter had to use it every day as her moisturizer for a season when her skin was being weird. So good
Mhm.
product.
Yeah, definitely. And I think then the last product we want to show you guys is our Lash Intensity Mascara. And we do have lots of great mascaras with a lift, like the Great Heights and the Fanorama. I feel like give my lashes a lot of lift. This one is like our thickest, fullest. If you've never tried it before, it's like a real chunky, thick wand. It
Mhm.
also has different angles on it. So let's see how well I can do this. Maybe, how am I going to do
Yeah,
this?
you can see. I can see
Can
it.
you see it? Okay. That it has
That's
like these
good. That's
different
good.
angles. that you can, oh my gosh.
No, I think it looks like somebody, like a guy went and got a haircut and the lady like accidentally shaved off some portions.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but it's like there's almost like a V in it, and so you can use that part because there's like a lot of mascara gets kind of like when you think of it coming out, it's like kind of sitting there. So then that part I like kind of work into my lashes to get more product on my lashes, and then I kind of roll it to the more smooth side, and then just like comb it through. And then this I tend to not put on my bottom lashes. I'll do this just on the
Okay.
top. If I put it on the bottom, I find that it travels a little bit and gets kind of
Yeah,
smudgy. Yep.
yeah,
And so, but it's a
same.
great one over top. If you really want to look like you have like fake lashes on for an event or a wedding or something like that, do a couple coats of it. And then you can even, one of our friends is getting married. Actually, a cousin gets married on Saturday. And so I'll wear this, but I'll also put waterproof over top
Oh,
of it so
very
that
good.
when I ball, it's not coming off.
Good. So, and this would be, y'all, this was our answer. This was the company's invention whenever the fiber mascara was really popular with the big
Hmm.
lashes. So this was their healthy answer to that. And so I love that. It is really healthy. It has the jojoba oil in it, which I call it jojoba because I think jojoba sounds ridiculous, but
That's
it's
so
very
funny.
healthy. I do love that you can layer, a lot of most mascara, once it dries, is hard just to keep it in like hairsprayed in that place. With this mascara, your lashes stay soft. And so you can
Hmm.
add coats even 5 hours later and it lets you and your lashes get bigger and bigger and bigger. So I love it.
Yeah, it's really fun. So a fun
I love
lift.
it. I love our theme of our fall lift, you guys. Who
Yeah,
would want to be fall lifted?
I
So
know.
come in
Definitely.
and tell us what you think. Love you, Jess.